Today, we're uncovering a story that blurs the line between past and present, a place where the echoes of history seem to linger just out of sight. This is the haunting of Fox Hollow Farm, a story that's as much about unanswered questions as it is about what remains unseen. Fox Hollow Farm lies in Westfield, Indiana, tucked away behind towering trees and winding roads. It's quiet, almost forgotten. But in the 1990s, this tranquil mansion was anything but peaceful. Herb Baumeister, the man who owned it, was a well-known businessman, but he harbored a secret that would only be uncovered when it was far too late. Over the span of a few years, young men began to vanish. They would be seen in bars, clubs, and then nowhere. The trail always went cold. When police finally connected the dots to Fox Hollow Farm, the truth was buried, literally, in the wooded backyard. Bones were found scattered among the trees, remnants of lives abruptly cut short. And then, just as the investigation closed in, Baumeister fled to Canada, taking his own life before the full extent of his crimes could be revealed. The question that still lingers isn't just how many people he killed, but why the farm never let go of its secrets. After Baumeister's death, the farm lay empty for years. But when new owners finally moved in, it wasn't just the history that weighed heavy, it was the feeling that something was still there. At first, it was easy to dismiss. A door that wouldn't stay shut, lights flickering in the middle of the night. But as the days passed, it became clear that Fox Hollow Farm was more than just an old house. It was a place where the past refused to rest. People who spent time on the property began to report strange occurrences, soft whispers in empty rooms, footsteps in the gravel outside, and shadowy figures glimpsed out of the corner of their eye, always there but never fully seen. The feeling was unmistakable. You were not alone. As word of the hauntings spread, paranormal investigators were drawn to the farm, hoping to capture evidence of the supernatural. What they found wasn't the typical loud, aggressive haunting, but something more subtle, a persistent presence that made itself known in quiet, unsettling ways. EVP sessions recorded faint voices almost too soft to hear. Investigators reported feeling sudden drops in temperature, like a cold breath on the back of their neck. The most unsettling part wasn't what they saw, it was what they felt. A heavy, suffocating energy that pressed down on the room like a weight. One recording captured a whisper, "Help me." It was faint, distorted by static, but unmistakably human. It was a reminder that whatever haunted Fox Hollow Farm wasn't just a ghost, it was a cry from the past, lingering in the very walls of the house. The new owners tried to move on, to ignore the whispers and the shadows, but the haunting was always there, just beneath the surface. Fox Hollow Farm is not a place where things go bump in the night. It's a place where the silence speaks volumes. It's the quiet unease that settles in your bones, the feeling that something is watching from just beyond your sight. Even now, the house remains, a monument to unspoken horrors, a place caught between what was and what lingers still. The stories may fade, but the echoes of the past never truly disappear. Fox Hollow Farm stands as a reminder that some secrets refuse to stay buried, no matter how deep they're hidden. The true haunting of Fox Hollow Farm isn't just the sightings or the sounds, it's the history that clings to every corner, every shadow. It's the unending presence of what cannot be seen, but is always felt. Some mysteries are never meant to be solved, and some places never forget.